Hey y'all, Roy here, taking a different approach from the guy's perspective on this one. I've been talking about doTERRA products I use on a daily basis, as well as some I occasionally use. This time, I'm looking at a blend that has changed my wife, Steph's life, taking a completely different turn here. Adaptiv. Now, I'm gonna drop a link to Steph's Adaptiv testimony video so you can get a from the source account of her using this amazing oil blend as part of her recovery from a concussion. I know I said I'd link the videos of my wife's testimony below, but I've got something even better. I was able to track down the footage and include it in this video, so stay tuned till the very end, and then I've added both her testimony and then her testimony with her group that she works a lot with to the end of this, so be sure to watch all the way through. It's truly amazing stuff, believe it or not. Since doTERRA created this blend and made it available to the masses, it has been changing lives in many ways all over the place. Now, for me as a husband that has not been blessed with being able to see my wife on a daily basis since she began using Adaptiv, it's been an interesting journey to say the least, hearing from her every few days and getting reactions from family and friends on their take on how she's progressed since her concussion. From blaring loud noises, flashing lights, and screams, to straight up thriving in crowds and teaching classes again and sharing her love of oils. Adaptiv has quite frankly allowed her to adapt to ever-changing situations. See what I did there? And allowed her to again thrive. She can even drive again, pretty crazy, and at night, no less. Her wellness journey took a complete 180. As I'm going over what to say in this video, Steph is in Oregon and Washington, sharing and teaching about essential oils and spending time with family and friends. This would not have been possible without the amazing effects of Adaptiv. It's been amazing to sit in on one of her classes via video chat and see how she's thriving. Something not possible just 6 months ago. Her experience with not just Adaptiv, but her concussion has opened up many doors for her to share how Adaptiv and other doTERRA blends and oils have helped her in her wellness journey. She's connected with a ton of hurting people and been able to give them a little bit of hope in some cases, and in others been able to connect them with somebody else who might be better equipped to help them with what they're going through. Regardless, Steph and I have a lot to be thankful for when it comes to Adaptiv. When Steph first experienced the effects of Adaptiv, the whole group that was with her was shocked. They immediately saw its effects with her wellness. I'm going to let her words, though, do the talking, so I'm going to link the video in. Rather than rehash kind of what she's already said and talked about, I'm going to instead go a little bit into kind of what makes up this crazy cool cat of a blend. Here we go. Called the Calming Blend, doTERRA combined wild orange, lavender, copaiba, spearmint, magnolia, rosemary, neroli, and sweet gum together to help boost mood, increase feelings of tranquility, soothe and uplift the user, and help focus and concentrate the mind. Up front, the lavender helps calm, while the magnolia, neroli, and sweet gum help relieve stress. Wild orange and spearmint then come in and energize and uplift. Copaiba and rosemary then soothe any anxious feelings to round out this calming blend. And let me tell you, with what I have both seen in my wife and heard from others that witnessed the initial of changes, this is precisely what Adaptiv does. I take my hat off to you, doTERRA. Awesome blend. Now, I just rattled off a ton of crazy stuff about Adaptiv and want to make sure you're still tracking. Adaptiv is a blend you really should try for yourself so you can experience its effects on your own wellness journey. So, make sure you follow the Essential Life LLC on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter Subscribe on YouTube to get the latest From the Guy's Perspective videos. And we'll see you in the next one. Till next time.
Hi everyone. Hi. Hopefully you can hear us. So, we're in the product showcase. I don't think I can flip it around, so I'm going to show you what we just smelled. It is the newest blend, look, and it's a dude smelling, so Wally's going to be happy. It is the, what is it?
Calming blend. It's Adaptiv.
Adaptiv. And you can see all these people smelling. It's still on our hands.
It's awesome.
It's amazing. They have it going in the diffuser as well.
And they have capsules.
Yes, and they have it in capsule form and rollerball form now. So you have to get one. Hi, Amy. So my head, I had a slight headache because of all of today. There's Jessie. I had a slight headache when we came in, and the lights have been bothering me, and all of a sudden I can actually look at that banner I just showed you. I couldn't look at it when we walked up to it, and I can look at it right now. This oil is amazing, guys.
You smell?
Yes, smell it. So I'm sharing my little testimonial, Jessie.
It has neroli in it, which is one of my favorite oils, and I can smell it. I'm so happy. It's like mint and neroli and lavender and greatness.
Yes. And so, Jessie, when I was walking up
Yes.
to this, I couldn't even look at the banner because the lights.
Oh no.
After smelling this,
Yeah.
I can look at it.
What? It calmed your brain.
It calmed my brain.
It's amazing. Yeah.
And that's what it's supposed to do, guys.
Who knew? It works.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
All right. Yes. So we'll see you all later. Bye. Hi everyone. So I have a testimony to share about one of the new product lines from doTERRA, and I have my crew of support and testimonial stories they can attest to. Jessie can too. I can show you later. So hopefully you can hear me. I 6 months ago had a brain injury. I know Bethany shared that in a picture, and I had a concussion, and I was told that I would technically, what we heard today, live with it forever. And none of my symptoms would go away. They tried to give me painkillers. I fell down the stairs because they turned off my brain. And I was very sensitive. We were actually in front of the sensory room. And this is where I should have been all of convention. And we were almost done with convention. And the first day was rough. I was slow. I was wearing my sunglasses and my hat and my earplugs. After that, we went to the product showcase to smell Adaptiv. And I did a small video on my personal page. I went live immediately with my mom because in that instant, my symptoms were gone. I couldn't look at the banner. I couldn't look at the lights. The sounds were getting to me. I was getting nauseous. I was getting dizzy. I was getting a headache. They were gone. And I was like, okay, is this going to stay? We were still walking around, and I was fine. So I went back up, and I told doTERRA, some of the workers there, my story, and I asked for another drop, just to keep me going. That night, I decided to take the capsule. I took one, and I diffused the Adaptiv. That's the only oil I diffused that night. That's the first time, you're crying. That's the first time since this injury that I slept through the night, the entire time. And that's a big thing in healing your brain. And then it's something the doctors kept telling me was you need more sleep, you need more food. And I said, but what's gonna help me sleep? What's gonna help me do that? And they had no option, they just stared at me. I was doing my research and I was using my oils and they were helping. But they never allowed me to sleep all the way through the night. I woke up the next day and these wonderful ladies and Jessie got to experience and see and attest to what happened next. So I want you guys to
no
share.
No earplugs, no sunglasses, no hat, not slow and unstable on the feet.
What happened with Mom whenever we were getting to our seats?
Oh no, I couldn't keep up. She was behind me the other day, and I could not keep up.
And that was the same as today.
The first day, the arena has spotlights flashing everywhere up into where we're sitting, which is really high up, and the first day there were spotlights pointed at us, and Stephanie was under her ball cap and trying to keep the spotlights out of her eyes, and so we were like using programs and things to shield her from the lights, and that was with sunglasses and a hat. And it's loud in there. You know, when this happened 6 months ago, she kept saying, like, I'm going to be at convention, and I'm like, well, you can't drive. You can't even be in a car without being nauseous.
Can't drive.
Well, okay, but
I can try.
Please don't.
you were like sitting, you were sitting in your backyard with earplugs on, just because of like
or in the
sounds
house
of nature.
Yeah.
And so I was just, you know, knowing how loud and intense it is in here, I was just like, I don't know how we're going to do this, but kept cheering you on anyways.
Praying hard.
Praying hard, and it's amazing because that's, I mean, like on a migraine day, that's not possible to be in there, and so to go from where you were even just 2 months ago, or even the first day,
2 days ago,
to this is amazing.
Even 4 days ago, I went to church, and I actually didn't make it through the whole service. I couldn't sit in the sanctuary because of the sermon. And the fact, and I had no earplugs with me then, that's why I had to leave. I had to take a break. Here, I have not had to take brain breaks.
No.
I mean, I kind of did the first day, covering,
We're adaptive.
closing my eyes. I've been able to look at the screens. And I told you something yesterday. Looking at the screens, I could actually read the screens yesterday.
Yeah.
I couldn't read them the day before.
Well, and
Give up and let me do everything. Now you're doing yours.
show us what the adaptive blend is called, right? It is called the calming blend, and they were talking yesterday about how you can use oils for all sorts of different things, and you find out a lot of times, wow, it's helpful for something else too. This was not something we were expecting.
No, I did not know what to expect. I just thought, oh, I'm gonna have a nice calm night of sleep, and huge. It is a big thing, but this is amazing. And as I told my mom, my brain feels better than it was even before the injury, 4 or 6 months ago. So thank you, DōTERRA. This is a huge shout out to DōTERRA. I don't think you knew what this could do. I think that is what we also are learning about the oils, and we heard today is the scientists and the doctors are learning the amazing benefits of the oils, and stories like mine that I hope will help you guys feel empowered to share the oils, and I hope you will feel empowered to use your oils on a daily basis. I mean, we learned a very scary statistic that a lot of people in the U.S. know about DōTERRA or have the oils.
70% know about it.
Yeah.
13% use oils. 8% know about DōTERRA.
Yeah, on a daily basis, 13%. So I really encourage you to use your oils because that has
Don't work
been.
if you don't use them.
They
Yes,
don't.
exactly.
You don't open the bottle. They just sit there. It's not quite as
Yes.
magical if you don't open the bottle and use it.
Yeah. So I want to encourage you guys to do that, and I hope my testimony and just hearing what they have noticed and seen that you're welcome to share it with others, but I encourage you to not be afraid to try them, to share them, and you can feel empowered knowing that DōTERRA has the quality, they are safe, they are effective. I can attest to that, and you have a wonderful support team here too to cheer you on if you're going through anything, but I'm hoping that this will help someone that might need it. So again, thank you guys. And I think we all need to smell this for you guys, a little smell-o-vision. And I'll show you what I mean, this is what I've been adding on during the day too. But we have the three, we have the roller, we have it in the regular oil form that goes in the diffuser, you can put it on topically, and we're gonna oil up here, guys.
So good. Make everybody feel peaceful around.
We still have lunch break, and then more people to go sit by and.
Smell it, it's so delightful.
It is. All right, Jesse, you need some on your wrist here. Ooh, yeah. So use your oils every day, and you will see the benefits. And I'm excited for you guys to get adapted because it is changing my life right now, and I can't wait to hear the stories to come from this. Those capsules are awesome too. So I'm excited for you guys. All right, anything else? All right, thank you.
Come next year.
Yes, be here.
Bye.